Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're welcome. My name is Abigael. On this channel, I film about faith and lifestyle. Yeah. If you are new here, you are welcome. Do well to join the family by subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking on this video again. So in this video, I want to talk about lies. L-I-E-S, lies. Those little lies that seem harmless, but they are not actually harmless because it's like little drops of water that makes a big ocean. We're going to talk about lies. We're going to talk about how to break from the habit of lying, because when you tell lies frequently, you become a compulsive liar. Like, you don't even think about it before you now lie. So I'm going to be giving solutions how to break from the habit of lying, because lying is no good. I'm going to also talk about the consequences of lying. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. My prayers, he never fails, he never lies, he keeps all his word, praise his holy name. He ruleth with mighty hand and seated on glorious throne. He's the Lord of lords.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise his holy name.
According to the dictionary, lying is a deliberate untrue statement which is intended to produce a favorable result. Lying is a deliberate untrue statement. It is deliberate. It's something that you do intentionally. It's not that you don't know the truth. You know the truth, or you know the whole truth, but because you want a particular situation to favor you, you tell a lie or you tell half truth. Actually, half truth is a lie, so we are not going to be using all. Whether it is half truth or white lie or whatever kind of lie, as long as it is untrue, it is not the whole truth, it is a lie. So it is something that you do intentionally. You know the truth, but because you know that telling the truth, because you think that telling the truth will not favor you, you decide to tell the untrue statement. So that is what lying is. Anything that is not true is a lie. There is no half truth. There is no half truth. Anything that is not true, if it's not, the truth is, it is true and complete. You get, it's true and complete. So if it is not whole, if it is not truth, if it is not true, it is a lie. And then lying is a chain. It is something that it does not have end. Once you start lying, you continue lying, because this is how it works, or this is how they do it. If I pick something that is not mine, that is stealing. If I do something that is wrong, and because I want to escape punishment, I don't want to face the consequences of my action, I decide to tell a lie. Then every point in time that I sense that the truth is about to leak, I will have to tell another lie to back up the lie that I have told to cover up the truth. Do you get? So once you start lying, you have to keep lying. And what lying does to you is that the number one thing is, especially for someone that is not a compulsive liar, you don't have peace of mind, because your mind will always be, you have to be very sensitive that I hope the truth is not about to leak. I hope my secrets has not been exposed yet. Like, there's no peace of mind. There's no peace of mind at all. Like, let me stop beating around the bush. Now let's go to consequences of lying. Why it is not good to be a liar. Why it is not good to lie. Whether it is for whatever reason at all. Why it is not good to lie. Number one, you can become addicted to lying. You can become a compulsive liar if you lie frequently. You can become a compulsive liar or a perpetual liar. Because by the time you lie the first time to cover up for something, and you see that you are able to scale through, that it worked for you, you want to do it another time, and another time, and another time. In fact, you have to lie every time to cover up for the previous day. So it is not good. Don't even start the habit of lying at all, because once you start, it is very difficult to break from it. And it is very difficult to break the chain. And another thing I want to say is that the more you lie, the more difficult it is for you to say the truth. Okay, let's say that I broke something in the house and my parents is back from outing and they discover that this thing it has been broken. Who broke this thing? I say, no, it's not me. Then every time the truth is about to be exposed, I'll tell another lie. Let's say, okay, who was around, who came to this side of the house at this particular time before this thing got broken? I have to say, I was not here, I went to another place. I will have to keep telling lies. And the more lies I tell, the more difficult it will be for me to open up and tell the truth that I was not really this stuff. So that's the way it is. Once you start lying, you have to keep lying to keep up that lie. The first one that I told. I hope you understand. The second point I have is that it is a sin that leads to other sin. Yeah. It is a sin that leads to other sins. I've seen situations whereby, or heard of situations whereby, because a person told a lie, the person will have to then kill, the person will have to then fornicate just to cover up the lie. So lying leads to other sins, because especially if the lie is told to cover up a very grievous offense, you have to do other things, bribe people, do different kind of things just to cover up that truth or to cover up your lie so that you will not be exposed. So it is a sin that leads to other sin, and we know that according to our standard as Christians, there is no little sin. Lying is a sin, so is fornication. Lying is not bigger than fornication, it's not bigger than murder. A sin is a sin. There is no little sin, there is no big sin. So lying is a sin. As a Christian, you should not lie, no matter the situation or the challenge. The third point is that lying makes you untrustworthy or independent. Untrustworthy. Especially if you are a perpetual liar and everybody around you know that you are very good at telling lies. You are very good. That's out of 100 statements that come from your mouth, up to 60 or 70% of your words are untrue. Nobody will trust you. Nobody will depend on you. You'll be unreliable. You'll not be able to commit important things into your hands. You'll not be able to commit important assignments and projects into your hands just because they know that you are not trustworthy. You don't tell the truth. I once had a friend, not a friend, an acquaintance that tells lies. The thing is, even when you are telling the truth as a perpetual liar, people know you already that you are a liar, that you tell lies always. Even when you are telling the truth, it will be very, very difficult for them to believe you. So something happened. Let me just give this scenario. Something happened with one of my people at home. This particular lady is someone I trust very well. But there was a particular day, I asked her about something and she lied. How I know that she lied is that the truth later got revealed. Because of that incident where she lied, I could not trust her when another stuff happened that I had to ask her about. Though I kind of know she was telling the truth, but in my mind I was like, the person that told that lied to me yesterday, why would she not lie to me again in this situation? So it makes you untrustworthy. And the thing is, if you break the trust that people have in you, if you disappoint them, it is very, very difficult for you to build the trust again. I do tell my people, like my mentees, that trust that your parents have in you, try as much as possible to keep it. Don't do anything that will make them doubt you, because once you disappoint them, it will be difficult for them to trust you again. To build trust is not an easy task. I cannot expect someone that I have disappointed once or twice to easily trust me again with anything. So when you lie and and people already know you to be a perpetual liar, you become untrustworthy. The fourth point I have here, that it kills intimacy in relationship. This one, my mom once told us a story of someone that she was in a relationship with, courtship, not dating. You don't use dating. She was someone that she was courting, and the reason why the relationship did not end in marriage was because the man was a liar. She said the first time the man lied, she told him that I know that this thing that you're telling me is not true. He apologized. But the second time, third time, he was like, I cannot marry this kind of person because I will not be able to trust him. We are still courting, you are already lying to me about money, lying to me about your family, lying to me about little things that seem not to matter. If someone that can lie in little stuff, lie about little stuff, we end up lying about bigger things. So she was like, I cannot marry a man that I cannot trust. So it kills intimacy in relationship. When three friends are working together and you don't want them to know about you. This is anything you think or you feel you cannot share with your friends. Don't bother telling them at all. Instead of you lying about it, lying it destroys intimacy in relationship, from friendship to courtship to marriage, and whatever relationship it is. And that's now. Have you me record? We recorded.
Any God is not.
Oh, then this to me. Another thing I want to say. Oh, it's Jackie. I don't continue soon. Is that okay?